you get so high to think you'd never come down? He sits upon his throne, the king has tarnished his crown. The hate you can't disguise will bring your kingdom down. Everyone knows your name, so hang your head in shame. Let go. Let go. And let go. Let go. When politicians hide, we ride the merry-go-round. When tension gets so high, they burn a whole damn town. Oh, the tears they pour like rain, the world we know torn down. Go on and tweet your shame, or hang your head, your name. Let go. Let go. Come on and let go. Let go. Oh, let go. Let go. Let go. Let go. Hey, let go. Let go. Let go. Brothers and sisters, let go. Let go. Let go. Let go.
Howdy, everybody. Roberto. It's the tuning show. This guitar is going to drive me nuts tonight, and my tuner is broke. Even better. Well, everybody. Sorry, man. I'm sorry this is happening. This just happened now, of course. This guitar is going to hell in a handbasket. Well, welcome everybody. This is a little RV version of Live on the Porch. It's good to see you guys, and this thing's gonna drive me crazy tonight, so I gotta get it in tune before we even get going. And good to see you. We are I'm on Long Island. Little something for Mama.
Josie was born in a Long Island town, north of the Long Island Sound. Forced into motherhood before her time, Josie could never be found. Hiding in the closet with her tiny tears, listens to the sound of music coming up the stairs. And when she sits at home at night she cries. Josie, what's the method to your madness? Josie, have you told them of your pain? Maybe one day you can put it all behind you. Nothing they could say would change my mind. You're an angel in my eyes. Josie met Fred and they ran away to wed sometime in the spring of '63. Fred fixes motor cars, Josie complains, bearing the pain of the stains. Hiding in her bedroom all day long in fear, listens to the sound of children crying in her hair. And when she sits at home at night she whines. Josie, what's the method to your madness? Josie, have you told them of your pain? Maybe one day you can put it all behind you. Nothing they could say would change my mind. You're an angel in my eyes. Na 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 na. Sitting at the PC playing solitaire, Fred sits at the desk and pays the bills that took his hair. And when they sit at home at night they whine. Josie, what's the method to your madness? Josie, have you told them of your pain? Maybe one day you can put it all behind you. Nothing they could say would change my mind. You're an angel in my eyes. Na 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 na.
Thank you very much. All right. So yeah, trying out some new sound stuff. Hold on one second here. I gotta do something. Great to see everybody. George, how you doing? Joanne, how are you? Mr. DeJesus is in the house, and me and Joe got some revenge today on Mr. DeJesus and Mr. Jimmy Pace today. We got some redemption in the out on the course. Teresa, how are you? Mama T, how you doing? Barbara, Luann Weber, you are in your RV from what I understand. Tonight's going to be pretty much an original night. I may venture off and do some other stuff later, but for now it's just going to be original. Yeah, the fireplace is just for scenery. That's all. It just kind of looks nice in the background. Looks warming. But, oh, thank you, Sherry. I appreciate it. And, let's see how many we got. If everybody want to share the episode, that would be great right now. Hit your share button. And lots of stuff to do. It is the Roberto. It's a Roberto thing. Yeah, I'm up in New York right now. I'm up here by myself right now. My boys are actually up here also. They're up in New York. Christina is in Florida right now. She's been working. Victoria's in Florida also, battening down the hatches. Tons of work. It's been a year and a half, so excited getting stuff going. Last couple of weeks I had a couple of private shows that kept me up here, so it's great to be up here. And we had a nice little jam with the Cans Band on the terrace, and that was a really good time. And a salute and a happy to everybody. It's great to see everyone. God bless you. If you have a cocktail, sip it. If not, whatever. If you got it, smoke it. So I'm doing all this sound on really basically just this one microphone. So the piano is not direct. The keyboard is not direct. So basically whatever's in front of this mic, that's what's coming across to you guys. So, all right, Kimberly, thank you. JP in the house. As mayor of the Porch City, Mr. JP himself. Joey, good to see you, man. Marina, welcome. Bob, how you doing? Welcome from Connecticut. You guys are enjoying the cans thing. I'm loving doing the cans. It's a lot of fun. Dr. John, Dan Wood, Terry Woodard. We're having a great time. Joe DeJesus. And so this is basically a Monday's 420 show, yes. Thank you for... yeah. So lots of stuff that we can go over tonight and talk, and we can hang. If you got some questions you feel like asking, that would be great. Jessica, do something in memory of your best friend Anthony. Can you play... let's see. No Billy tonight. I'm sorry. I'm just really on a guitar tonight. So if you got anything else that you'd like to hear, I'll be sure to try and get it together. I've been having shoulder issues, so I might not go too long tonight. Maybe it'll be just some playing and a bunch of chatting with you. All right, little heroes for you right here. This is off the new mass production album coming out this year. The mixes are being worked on right now. I'd like to send this out to everyone in my life that has been a hero to me and been an example to me. This is a song, if you've got kids, I'm sure that you can relate to this. This is a song written to my son, telling him the story of the people in my life that made me who I am today. So you can either love them or blame them. And it's a story that goes throughout of me telling him a story, then coming back to him. I hope you enjoy this. This is Where Do the Heroes Go? All right.
Hey there, son, let me talk to you. Let me tell you things that I need to teach you. may take some time, please bear with me. Maybe when I tell you, then you'd understand me a little more. Hey there, Daddy, you remember too Paddy's Day Parade, Tyler Avenue, rocking on your shoulders to the sound of drums. Nearly 7 years old, but every ounce your son. Where do the good ones go? Where do the heroes go? Hey there, Johnny, you remember how we'd be playing wiffle ball till the sun went down. When you got older, then you went your way. Johnny, nothing lasts forever but the things we say. Where did my hero go? Hey there, Joey, guess I'll never thank you. When Johnny went away, there was always you. All of those years you were all I had. But people grow different, Joe, you understand. Thinking about Superfly Joe. Where do the heroes go? Hey there, Colby, let's get back to you. Hey, good looking, here's looking at you. Little Prince Deli with the golden curls. Wanna wrap you in my arms through this crazy world. No, I wasn't there when you were born. Tried to forget it, but the hurt's so strong. The past is past and better left behind. And all that remains are the treasures we'll find. Hey there, son, are you mad at me? Has it ever crossed your mind that you're just like me? I wanna meet the man that you're gonna be. Leave out on the path, take the best of me. So when your eyes grow old, you'll think of me, I hope. Where do the heroes go?
Thank you much. I want to send it out to my dad. I'm sure he's watching right now. It was his birthday, 77 years old, just a couple of days ago. And happy birthday, Dad. There's so many things that I could say about him, but I'm gonna keep it nice and easy tonight for him. But just a beautiful man. Happy birthday, Pop. 77 years old. And, yeah. Yeah. I can't find my clipper, and I got a nail that's getting in the way of the guitar. There it is. All right. Thanks for joining me tonight for this episode of Live on the Porch, RV style tonight. This is RV style. And just absolutely love RV life. I'm going to say that right now. We get trapped and caught up in things like big houses and cars and having so much materialistic materialistic shit that we go for. And the truth of the matter is, I don't think I'm ever more at home than when I'm in this setting. It's ample big for one or two people, but just yeah. Hey JP, I got it though. I got that freaking nail though, JP. But just a beautiful thing to simplify sometimes and bring it down. You really get to know who you are when you're in this thing, and wherever I go, I'm home. That's what I love about this. There's a bedroom in the back. It's got everything you need, and I just love the tranquility. From time to time, you will hear the air conditioner kick in. That's going to happen, because otherwise I'll end up sweating to death. But so pretty much basing it on an original night. Lee, how you doing? Lee Eisenstock, how you doing, man? Chris Hannikin, how are you, sweetheart? Hope everything is well. Don't forget, please, once again, share the episode if you can. Much appreciated. Lots of new stuff, too, I'm working on. That I may end up adding to this album before it's all said and done. Some little new ideas that are really having fun with. All right. Let's see what we got here. Little something that hasn't found its home yet on an album. You don't have to be a heartbreak romancer. Spend your money, make your car go a little faster. Fly an airplane or Aruba to Rome. Oh, it won't take long to find. You don't have to have an ass like Kim Kardashian. Be your runway queen, strut your latest fashion. In the mirror, find the person you love. Learn to love your life, 'cause there ain't no place like home. You don't have to have a picture-perfect family, raise an honor student or some super athlete. Love each other, forgive every wrong. In forgiveness you will find there ain't no place like home. Do you remember 17, and are you where you dreamed you'd be? Has your life just passed you by? Not too late to find some wings and fly away. Oh, I just need to say, don't forget to fill your life with love and laughter. Hug your children, they're your happy ever after. Live your life like there is no tomorrow. On the day you die, you know there ain't no place like home. 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 All right. Alright, it's a little No Place Like Home. Hasn't found its way yet on anything, but ain't no place like home. RV is home. Sorry guys, I'm gonna pull up an app here. Guitar tuner. I'm gonna pull that up so I don't have to deal with this. You guys got some bad weather, I see. I've been seeing that all over the place. Up in New York, we are doing okay so far with the weather. I think where we are. It's not supposed to really start till tomorrow. Let me see here. All right, there we go. On the island right now, everybody. I'm on the island. Glenn, how you doing? Sound Beach, we're not that far. Would have changed your mind if I had been romantic? Could I change your mind? Would it have been unkind to be there more? You know I never had the time, and I could find a reason why, if I could change your mind. Did I make you smile when I tried to be a dancer? Think I saw you smile. Please excuse my style. Sometimes I'm a bit frantic. Could you ease my mind? And I could find a reason why, if I could change your mind. And I may be older than you'd like, but can you sit and talk with me a while about your day, about your ways?
everything alive. And I could find a reason why, if I could change your mind, I could change your mind. I could change your mind.
Alright, that is Romantic. Did it down a little whole step. A lot of times, especially when I'm doing shows like this where I'm kind of just raw and hanging out and playing you original stuff, in this kind of setting where I could talk to you about stuff, a lot of these songs that end up in the studio and produced started off on a certain instrument. Like Romantic was actually a guitar song, but sometimes I like to put it to a different instrument. So sometimes I'm just throwing this out at you and throwing stuff out and having fun. Trying stuff on different instruments to make it different, bring a little life to the party there. All right, here's a little something that gets. Somebody asked me earlier. Had a bunch of. Let me get to your questions. Had a bunch of questions. Live on the porch, by the way, RV style, on the road, up in New York. Welcome everybody. Please share the episode if you can. I'd appreciate that. But I want to check the. Some of the questions and some of the come on, where are you? Where are you? All right, there we go. All right, a bunch of requests, all originals. Of course, there's people requesting covers that didn't read the post. Romantic, Mona Lisa. Somebody had asked, what is what's the original that gets requested the most? I think it would probably be a mix between probably One Step at a Time and Mona Lisa for sure, number one, right now anyway. One Step at a Time, a bunch of different ones, but I'm going to try to let's see. My sanctuary, my Mona Lisa, you always had my heart. Even when we were young, you always eased my worry with just one look I found. So past the complication, it seems so easy. We shared our old religion. Crumbling down, there was no damn good reason for why we let love down. I'm on your inside now. You're in my lost now found. You make me get so high, you never touch the ground. Solitary, the one I lean on. I am so captivated by just the thought of you. Crazy for you, Madonna. We melt into each other.
the ground. Sanctuary, my Mona Lisa. You always had my heart, even when we were young.
Thank you much. Sorry about that. I'm a little dry tonight. I actually brought the key down a little bit on that one, which is actually more difficult to sing. Go figure. All right, so I know that the hold on a second. I know that the piano is going to be a little weird because it's not direct, so to speak. But here's another one that gets requested a lot, and I wrote this kind of as a, and I'm not going to, I'll do the best I can with it here. This is kind of how I wrote it, like this, but let me see what we got.
Both of us can make it on our own, but we choose to be together through the years. Love that you and I have shared has grown, and it keeps on getting better. You're the only one who knows to my soul. You know me better than I know myself. Will you be the one to take my hand? Let me be the man that you long to understand. Let me be the one to try your eyes. Let me love you till I die. I can't wait to make you mine. Would you take my name and walk it down the aisle? Baby, one step at a time. who could reach beyond my pain and find a reason deep inside to try again. And now the time is right, so I give to you my life. You're the one I choose. You will never lose. Know me better than I know myself. Will you be the one to take my hand? Help me be the man that you long to understand. Let me be the one to dry your eyes. Let me love you till I die. I can't wait to make you mine. Would you take my name and walk it down the aisle? Baby, one step at a time. Miles ahead we steam, like a train toward our dream, making fools of all of those who don't believe. Get a trailer by the sea, it's where I know we'll be, giving thanks to Christ alone for you and me. We'll be the one to take my hand. Help me be the man that you long to understand. Let me be the one to dry your eyes. Let me love you till I die. I can't wait to make you mine. Would you take my name and walk it down the aisle? Baby, one step at a time. I can't wait to make you mine. Would you take my name and walk it down the aisle? Baby, one step at a time.
One thing I could definitely tell you is everybody likes the song. It seems a lot of people like it, but don't get married to this song because it might end up the same way that marriage did. But thank you much. That is One Step at a Time. That is off the My Street album, My Street CD. All right, getting a little questions here. I think I see a question. Anne has a question. Anne, what is your question? All right. Yes, that is one of mine. That is one of those romantical songs. John, I didn't do the modulation tonight, so yeah. I should have done it. I should have hit the transpose button. I haven't played the modulation in a while, John, so I didn't want to screw it up. There's one I'm really loving lately. This is This is something that I wrote for my son Noah. It's going to be on the new album. Yeah. To anybody struggling right now, anybody going through it, this is for you. When you're alone, you're not alone. Open up your heart and let the sun shine through. This world we know, it can be cold. There are many things I need to say to you. When you feel all hope is gone, you feel you can't go on, you're not alone. Hold on to me when you're in need. Give to me your burdens, I will give you peace. When you're confused, your heart's abused, look into my eyes and there you'll find your peace. When you feel you lost your way, believe me when I say you're not alone. You loved me, my no beat, opened up my heart and changed the life I knew. Remember being, you're a part of me. Nothing in this life could take you away from me. You feel you lost your way, believe me when I say you're not alone. You're not alone. You're not alone. You're not alone. When you're alone, you're not alone. Open up your heart and let the sun shine through. How to get that? I see a lot of sorries and condolences going out, so whoever that is, God bless you, man. I'm sorry for your loss. Ah, it's raining here now. I could hear it hitting the top of the RV. There is no better sound in the world. Nothing more relaxing than being in here and having the rain falling on it. It's just a beautiful sound. I put on Bob Ross for about 3 hours a night. That guy's like a big Xanax. That's all I have to say. Literally. God bless. God bless. Guy's amazing. Alright, here's a little something something. This is off the My Street album. And for anybody that has lost faith in religion, that's what this song is about. For those of you that have not lost faith in God, but have lost faith in religion, that's where this song was birthed from. Alright, let's see what we got here.
Talking about forgiveness, talking about the things I left behind. Thinking about redemption, to live one day alone without my pride. 40 years of breathing, every day it seems a new surprise. Fairy tales, they often fail. The author always seems to lose his mind. Give me Jesus all alone without the drama of the church. A religion made for those who need to find out all their worth. And a sense of trust and love for those who care. Oh, I know my God is there. Waiting on some answers, questions that I think are on my mind. Revolving doors have brought me more than my fair share of trouble in my mind. Restless souls are wandering, sheep without a shepherd there to guide. Pedophiles who walk the aisles, churches where we used to run to hide. Give me Jesus all alone without the robbing of the church. A religion made of kindness and a passion for the hurt, and a sense of trust and love for those who care. Oh, I know my God is there. Give me Jesus all alone with all the innocence of youth, a hunger and a thirst to find the answers to the truth, and the feeling that there's nothing I can't bear. Oh, no, my God is there. Better believe. Oh, I Oh, my Jesus, yeah. My God is there.
Little My God Is There for you. All right. You can hear the rain coming down, man. Listen to that. Oh, yeah. Let's get you more rain here. Listen to that rain. Oh, that's so nice. Is that not so soothing? That is so soothing.
Into my loving, I'd be your savior, one who will take you out of the cold into my loving. Into my loving arms. Out of your cold into my loving, I'm your solution, your resolution. Come out of your cold into my loving. Out of the cold into my loving, I'll be your savior. savior, one who will take your heart made of stone into my loving.
Loving Arms. A little something also that had brand new, that has not brand new, actually a couple years old, that hasn't found its way onto an album yet. Did it live at the Nassau Coliseum, opening up for Billy Joel. That was the opening song. That is called Loving Arms. All right. You know.
There you are, looking just right. It was a long time coming, but I think we made it here alive. There you stand.
I played it on guitar. I haven't played it on guitar in a long time. It's right place, wrong time. Let's see here. All right, let's do... here's one that gets requested a bit.
There you were, looking just as good as you used to. Help me catch my breath, I'm like a young fool. I can't get you off of my mind is racing, racing like the first time I looked at you. I'm hypnotized again, but I'm no good for you. I can't get you off of my mind. You think that I would love you? Ooh, you're not the woman I need, so I still love you. Ooh, you are the one for me. When we were young, we were making love till the afternoon. Nothing seemed to matter, just me and you. Now I can't get you off of my heart is racing, racing like the first time I looked at you. No, baby, I'm no good for you. Now I can't get you off of my mind. If you think that I could love you, ooh, you're not the woman I need, though I still love you. Ooh, you are the one for me.
another little unfinished thing that I have not actually recorded yet. Just a little demo of it. That's called Can't Get You Off My Mind. Still working that one out, as you can see. These are little clips, little ideas, little new things. There you are, looking just right. You were so long ago, and it feels like it could be tonight. Here you stand, hand in my hand. It's been a long time coming, but I think that you can understand. We were just the right place, and always at the wrong time. Can we find the right way to make everything alright? Can we find the right way to make it alright? We can dance till the morning beneath the pale moonlight. There we were, dancing in the light, just like a scene from a romance novel. We were great that night. Here you are, sweet love of my heart. The best is ahead, so let's give it a brand new start. It would be the right place, and never at the wrong time. Can there be a right time to right all the things that went wrong? Can we find the right place and make it on time? We'll make love till the morning underneath the pale moonlight. There you are, looking just right. Well, it was so long ago, yet it feels like it could be tonight. And here you are, sweet love of my heart. The best is ahead, so let's give it a brand new start. 'Cause we were just the right place, and always at the wrong time. Can we find the right way to make everything alright? Can we find the right place and make it on time? We'll dance till the morning underneath the pale light.
to make it all right. We'll make love till the morning underneath the pale moonlight.
Right place, wrong time as a newbie. A little bit of a newbie for you. Cheryl, how you doing, Cheryl? Come on, Justin, how you doing, man?
To sleep, pray the Lord your soul to keep. I lie awake and think of you and all the changes you go through. Where you are is where I will be. Just remember the life you had with me. Through your tears I will be there. Every moment, everywhere. I'm gonna be where to me. You're all I'll pray you see what your life has meant to me. When you're old, I'll pray you know the love of Jesus in your soul. And in my heart is where you will be. Just remember the life you had with me.
That is Victoria's song. Wrote that a very long time ago. I did an album with Doug Stegmeyer, who passed back in 1995. And that was one of the songs on the album. And I wrote that when Victoria was just a baby. And Lullaby had come out years before that. Maybe 4 or 5 years before that, I'm pretty sure. And that was my song to her. I remember a specific moment in time, which was when she came out. She just cried a lot. And I would be able to, you get that feeling when they're about to wake up. You get that sense in the room that they're waking up. I remember just having such fear always that something was going to happen in the crib, like when she got quiet, I would panic and think something was wrong. That first parent thing when you run to them for everything. And she fell back asleep, and I remember going outside to the piano. I had a little wall piano, and got right to it and started. Got that little key change. Just a basic up and down little chromatic thing. But that was my lullaby song to Victoria. This thing that I'm sitting on, it might go down at some point, so I'm just letting you know now. Gone, just like on the porch in Florida. Saying hello to everybody. Please share the episode if you can right now. And appreciate that. It's a kind of a chill night, just all original stuff for you. I mean, come on, I do covers all the time, so it's nice once in a while to just do a night that's a little bunch of original pieces and bits. That album with Doug is online, by the way. You can get that album. It was really well produced. Doug was a great producer, not just a great bass player. We had great background singers, great band on that album. The songs to me were not, I was young, so not my best stuff, but there was definitely some interesting tunes. And you could get that album online on iTunes. All the proceeds when you buy that, by the way, go to Doug Stegmeyer's mother, Peg Stegmeyer. Left her home inside. That's an old original. That's a old Miller Place original. She left her home inside. Scars she cannot hide. She even dropped that down a little more. She left her home inside. Scars she cannot hide. She gave him all she had. It's never enough. It's never enough. She says
tomorrow, but tomorrow's just an old fantasy. Thinks about tomorrow, but tomorrow never comes. Tomorrow never comes. That's a real ironic song right there. I put that in the perspective of somebody else. It's called How Long, and it's actually from a guy's perspective of a woman that cheats on a man. But I didn't want to put it in the first person perspective at the time when I wrote the song. But that's what that song is about. She left her home inside. She left her home inside. Obviously cheating there. The scars she cannot hide. In other words, her justification or her reason for doing it. Scars she cannot hide. She gave him all she had. She gave him all she had. But it's never enough. It's never enough. And then she says, how long before you break my heart? That's really he says. He says, how long before you break my heart? It's a simple 4-chord song, but definitely poignant. Something that happened, yeah, a long time ago. Yeah, no, I'm all good, guys. That's that's an old tune. That's back from 19 bing bada boom 19 something. John Carp wants to hear a little bit of Haunted Holiday. Another song about being cheated on. Boy, John, you're hitting him tonight. In my lonely imagination, came back down to earth to find I lost my motivation. Everything I thought you thought was only just a lie, and another reason now why I should throw off my disguise. And I feel like I've been on a spinning wheel, since I took a haunted holiday, took my bride and went away. And I'll never be lost without you. Now that I found my way, never be lost or lonely since I took a haunted holiday. Took a ride away on a tropical vacation, came back down to earth to find I lost my motivation. Every dream I'm living for is only for a while. Everything that fades is temporal, so hold off to your time. And I feel like I've been on a spinning wheel since I took a haunted holiday, took my bride and went away. I'll never be lost without you. Now that I found my way, never be lost or lonely since I took a haunted holiday. I'll never be lost without you. Now that I found my way, never be lost or lonely since I took a haunted holiday. I'll never be lost without you. Now that I found my way, never be lost or lonely since I took a haunted holiday. Now that I found my way, I'll never be lost or lonely since you took a haunted holiday. That's another old one. I haven't played that in a long time. Yeah.
Kevin Can Wait theme song. And I miss doing that tune. That's a fun one. Captain Jack in the house. How you doing, my friend? God bless. All right. So I said that I'd tell you some stories, but it's kind of nice to tell the story in song. So I think I wrote this on the guitar, but I'll play a little bit for you on the piano. Mom never did no. I'm playing. Mom never did no dancing. Daddy had no crystal ball. Just an old blue Pinto with an 8-track on the floor. Family never had much money, never really had a care. Then I hit 14, I was sitting in an old nightmare. If you feel inclined and the stars is on your mind. No piano. Piano, upper key. Here we go. Mom never did no dancing. Daddy had no crystal ball. Just an old blue Pinto with an 8-track on the floor. Family never had much money, never really had a care. Hit 14, I was sitting in an old nightmare. If you feel inclined and the style is on your mind, just sit right back and let me tell you where the place to go. If you've got the time, just talk and drink some wine and mosey on down to a little old town on my street. Joe's St. Connie Francis said you could have been a star. Total spinning in a circle on the kitchen floor. Freddie loved country music, played it on the radio. Johnny liked Sabbath and Joey liked Marilyn Monroe. And if you've got the time, just talk and drink some wine. Just mosey on down to a little old town on my street. Down to the Dwyer basement, sang a little highway star. Christmas time, I got a little red BG guitar. Never really took to schooling, Everything's bouncing around here. Sorry, guys. Sound went out there. Everything fell apart. This is falling apart. All right. Getting hot. All right.
Where did you go, my blondie girl, my teenage world? You went away. Held your hand that ride to JFK. Never felt so close to you that night. My blondie dear, we shed the tears and made things right. But from here I can't predict the ride. Hold on tight, got those eyes. Baby, you're so fine. And where did you go, my blondie dear? Arizona or Mexico? Was it far enough for you to hide? Baby, tell me now, are we so blind to waste our fucking time giving our hearts a try? Will we both commit familiar crimes? Hold on tight, got those eyes. Baby, you're so fine.
Running out of hands.
But don't be sad. Were you ever really good enough? The best you ever had? Do you feel the same? Are we a one-hit wonder going under? Were we ever more than infatuation? Ooh, and where did you go, my blondie girl? Mexico, far enough for you to hide. Oh, you fine, got those eyes. Baby, you're so fine. Baby, you're so fine. Baby, you're so fine.
I wish this was. I wish I had a strap for this so that it wouldn't have fell off my lap. I could have pulled that whole debacle off.
Every move you make so seductively, deliberately driving me wild. Look at you, could bring passion to its knees. Time to negotiate. Making can't take it. Loving we make it be real. We got fire down below, passion that won't let go, burning right down to my soul. There's fire down below, like the sea. Your eyes, they go so deep. Every move you make so hypnotically, deliberately driving me mad. Let me have you before this night is through. No time to negotiate. I can't take it. The loving we making be real. We got fire down below, a passion that won't let go, burning right out of control. Baby, I won't go slow. There's fire down below, fever that won't grow cold, love that's got nowhere to go. We got fire down below. Fire down below, a passion that won't let go, burning right out of control. Baby, I won't go slow. There's fire down below, passion that won't let go, fever right out. Got nowhere to go. It's fire down we got fire down below.
Fire down below. Yeah, baby. Does anybody have a cigarette? JP. That's great, bro. That is great. Great to be with you guys again. Thank you so much. A little acoustic new stuff for you guys. Sorry for any of the performance issues here. Really not the most comfortable setting. This chair is horrible. Ass hurts. But saluda, salute, God bless. A little Tibet. A little Tibet. I will be in your life when I can. I will be your man, and I will give everything that I am just to be your man. And I will remember the days while we're young. Remember the nights growing old, growing old. I will see through the tears in your eyes just to let you cry. And I will give everything that I am just to be your man. And I will remember the days while we're young. Remember the nights growing old, growing old. And I will remember the days while we're young. Remember the nights growing old, growing old. And I will be in your life when I can. I will be your man, and I will give everything that I am just to be your man. A lot of unfinished symphonies here tonight, so I have no muscle memory in my throat for those, so I apologize for any wavering. Still trying to figure out how I'm going to record them. But yeah, thank you. Some original stuff. By the way, I've been getting little tips that have been bouncing in on Venmo. I can't tell you how much your support means when you guys send tips. You might think it's just a little, but it really adds up and it really helps during this time period. Still not back to work yet, but getting back to work, hopefully in the next couple of weeks. So, yeah, if somebody wants to share the Venmo or PayPal info on here, that would be great and much appreciated, honestly. It really means a lot. It really helps a lot. So thank you so much for showing your love in that way. It really means the world. All right. All right, we're just at about 2 hours, and I'm not going to go super long with the playing tonight because I'm a little shot, but here we go. A little something for the Porch family. This song I wrote after my first divorce, and it's really a song between me and God. And there's some references to about the opening line where it says, "Did you find me there again outside our old hotel?" And that was because I had left the house, and when I had gone back to pick the kids up and visit and have them visit with me, it didn't feel like home anymore. It felt like a hotel when I walked in it, like something whatever. So that's what that line is. But most of the song is me singing to God, and then the choruses are sometimes God singing back, or what I imagine that to be. So, but this has become a little bit of a porch staple here, so I'll do this for you. This is called Until the End. All right, a little McCartney-esque thing. Did you find me there? Oh, let me get that on, sorry. Did you find me there again outside our old hotel? You have grown and I have shown that I've been fine as well. Can I build a bridge between your heart and mine? Take away your pain and make it mine until the end, my faithful friend. Till the end. Did you find me there again inside our old hotel? Years have gone and still you're on my mind, but can you tell? Will you look for me if I cannot be found? Say to me you'll always be around until the end, my faithful friend. Till the end. Yeah, 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 yeah. I would look for you if you cannot be found. Say to you I'll always be around until the end, my faithful friend. Till the end. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. God bless. Thank you so much, guys. Little live on the RV original show tonight. A little bit of an acoustic original show. And I still thank you for the turnout. Thank you so much. For all original night, we started out at around 400, and so appreciate it. You guys are still sticking around for an all original thing. God bless. Once again, thank you. I see the Venmo stuff coming in, and thank you so much. And I see everything that pops up. When you guys send something, I see the name. There's so many at times that it's impossible to thank everybody individually, and I do at times do that. But I want to thank you all now for all the stuff that's popping up, really. And I remember it, and I'm thankful for it. All right, so do a little souvenir for you guys, a little souvenir. It's funny that often when I write music, I'm asking questions in the songs. Weird. Souvenir, musically inspired by the opening chord of Golden Slumbers. Same chord. Once there was a way, right? Same chord. But the rest of it is not the same. All right, so here's a little love song, a little questioning love song, as a lot of mine are. Yesterday you were a lonely child. You came to me and said you'd be free if I could make you one of my souvenirs that would make you feel fine, like my Valentine. Yesterday you were a lonely child. Then you came to me and said you'd be free. And I would make you one of my souvenirs. I could hang you on my wall of fame. From the day that I met you, I fell in love with you. And until that final hour, when the stars don't shine no more, will you be by my side on the day I die? From the day that I met you, I fell in love with you. Oh, and until that when the stars don't shine no more. Yesterday you were a lonely child. Then you came to me and set my soul free. You are my only lifelong souvenir. I will love you through my life and pain. On my wall of fame. Thank you much. My throat got dry there at the end. Little cracks, little weasels and cracks, but thank you very much. And yeah, that's going to conclude it for the musical portion of the show. So much appreciated. Thanks so much for hanging around, guys. Been lovely seeing you. Once again, thank you for the PayPals and the Venmos are coming in. I Really appreciate it. I feel like I'm doing a telethon right now, but I can't thank you guys enough. Thanks. We'll call it the Tour Bus Fund. All right. Let's see if I can get it. Let's see if I can get this camera to change. Let's see what we got here. All right. Camera. Hey, look at that. All right, so we'll go right to a little hangout here. Get this off so you guys can hear me. All right. All right. Put you back over here. We do a little chatting here. I'm getting dizzy. Hold on, I got to go back to the other camera. All right. So once again, a thank you to everybody that is tuned in. So good time right now to maybe chat a little, take some questions. It is officially the after show moment here. So we're going to go with that. And we'll chat a little. Thank you, Amy. I appreciate it. Yeah, I have the bedroom closed off right now, but this thing really has a lot of room in it. Very spacious. Very comfortable. Once again, for the original stuff, I don't have muscle memory. My throat needs to get used to singing my own songs again. So, thanks so much. Thank you, Susie. Susie Crabtree said, lovely motorhome. Thank you very much. Love it. I love the solitude that it brings. Question and more. You sang a song for an old friend, Pastor. It was an original. Name of the song is Then Came Jesus. It's a gospel song that I wrote when I was probably, I think, 18 or 19 years old. And I miss Maxie, man. I haven't seen Maxie in a while. I'm missing him a lot. Like, bad. Really bad. Yeah, Jamon, it's an electronic fireplace. Right now it's just giving off light. It's not giving off any heat. But it does give off heat if you want it to. Mary Moonen said, you inspire me to be a better musician. I'm only immature, but when you make mistakes, it shows me that even... Yeah. Absolutely, Mary. I mean, it's, you know, a lot of times you put out finished products. You hear a lot of finished things, finished videos, or even live shows that have been rehearsed and, were polished on those tunes. What I love about the porch, and I've always loved about this, is the humanity of it. And in a world of auto-tune and in a world of corrections and everything has to be so perfect, which we all can fall into that mindset. I do all the time. I micromanage myself to death. But it is so nice to be able to become vulnerable and drop that in front of people so that people can really see that at any given moment, it's not always there. I don't always know a chord. I don't always know a whatever. This is the rehearsal process, kind of. This is how I would work stuff out, songs out that I've written also. I'm not totally confident on a lot of my new original stuff that I haven't recorded yet, so I'm still experimenting. And the live aspect and the live feeling of being able to just be myself and be human and fuck up is a good thing. Because I did shut the AC off, by the way. Just make it a little quieter for a little while. Vivian asked, "Are we practicing with Billy yet?" No, but that's coming up very soon. So I've got the keyboard here, and I'm working on those tunes for the rehearsals on keyboard and on guitar, just to get them back in my hands again. Let's see. When will the cans be back at the warehouse? Judy, we're looking for another date right now. It's hard to find a date right now because we are so busy. The schedule is going to be so busy right now with Big Shot and with Billy and with Live on the Porch stuff, duo stuff. So lots of events. Yes, Noah. Good to see you, buddy. Jessica said, "Thank you for playing. I appreciate musical home slice." God bless, Jessica. Thank you so much. Yeah, baby. All right. Do songs come to you when you are asleep? I have had songs come to me in my sleep, but if I don't put them right down, I forget them by the time I wake up. But I have had a few melodies that have come and I've put them down, but I don't know if I've ever actually turned them into a song. The instrumental song, Chris. I don't know. I would have to go back and listen to it because I kind of was writing it in the summer, and I'd have to revisit it. I haven't played it in a while because it was a Christmas thing. And I think it was a... Yeah, I got to work on that one. I really love that one. Chris, thank you, honey. I appreciate that. Try to stay positive. There's a lot going on in the world. Try to stay that way. I try to anyway. I don't always feel that way. I'm a human like everybody else, and I blow it constantly. Joe, yes, you can play the public defender, 100%. Mr. Tipton. Sherry, thank you so much. I appreciate that, Sherry. Yeah, I don't know. It's so funny. Like in times past, if you were famous, you were rich, and now we have all these. I tell my son all the time. Both my boys. Like now there's internet sensations, and they're all famous, but none of them are rich. None of them are making money. Not a lot of them, at all. So fame comes now without the money because the music industry has kind of been watered down a bit. Nobody really makes money except unless they tour. Yeah, George, I'm gonna finish working out that instrumental, for sure. Still calling it mass production, John. Yep, absolutely. The new album, I'm excited about it, and I'm not rushing to get it out because it seems that I have other little things starting to happen as far as songs and ones that I may want to add to it. So as I'm mixing those or getting those mixed, I'm gonna be possibly recording some of these other ones. I mean, there's so many, from Loving Arms to all the way to I Will, which is an old song. There are songs that never made it on an album, so I'm working on those plus new ones. But I got a couple of real cute new ideas that I'm having fun with. Thank you, Mark. I appreciate it, buddy. Mark Katz, thank you so much, man. Lots of love there. Thank you so much. Billy's doing good. Jamie Walters, Billy's doing good. The band's doing good. We're excited to get back on the road and get playing again, obviously. What instrument have I tried to play? Ray asked, what instrument have I tried to play but I just can't grasp? Um, horn instruments. You know, like I'll mess with them a little bit. In the past, I've had one, and I can make sound out of them, but I don't go farther than that because it just seems like, what am I going to learn this for? To say that I could play it. You know, the instruments that I play are the ones I really, have enjoyed playing throughout the years, and ones that I use to accompany my voice, or ones that I needed to record. So I'd say the horn instruments are one. Harmonica, I messed around with for a while. I love to play harmonica, but I would love to get great on a chromatic harp and really play it, old school. That way. Bob, thank you for what you do, Mike. Oh, thanks so much, Bob Crest. Thank you very much, man. Hope to see you soon, for sure. Ian Baldwin, all right. Thank you very much. Not sure when the album's coming out, Ian, but I could tell you that it's the main gist of the songs are recorded, and I actually still love the mixes that I left the studio with. Those may end up being the ones that just get put out, which were first day mixes. Like in other words, we get done with the session, and whatever we had mixed up until that point at the end of the day ends up being the mix that I get married to and I end up liking the most. Jonathan, One Step was recorded back in 2011, 2010 or 2011, Jonathan. Thank you. I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. That means a lot. It's one of those kind of novelty tunes. I wanted to write a song and send the song to some country bands down south, Rascal Flatts and Lone Star being two of them that were in my head, to get them to do it. Never really saw myself singing that song, to be honest with you. It's more like a song that I wrote as a writer to give to someone else. All right. Chris, you cannot travel to the island, medical issues. I got you. Yeah, no, I hear you. Thank you again. Every time you hear a bing, that's somebody that's showing me love tonight, and by way of tips. So thank you so much for that. You guys are awesome. Absolutely awesome. Carl wants to know where is a complete listing of all the concert dates. Well, you can get it on most of them on Facebook or on our website, MikeDelJudas.com, and you'll see tour dates. Go to those. We're working a lot, but a lot of shows are private, so you might not see them. Another. Thank you so much, Jacqueline. Thank you very much. I want to throw out some thank yous for this stuff, which is just awesome. Jacqueline, thank you very much for your tip. Cindy, thank you so much. Ray, thank you. Cheryl, thank you very much. Much appreciated. Joy, thank you very much for your tip. Appreciated. Mary, Susan, Deborah. All right. Thank you very much. You guys are awesome. Tina, is there any... Well, I mean, when you've been married a few times, you run out of ways to ask a question, and I've never been a real formal marriage guy, like, church and that kind of thing. So at the time, I figured the easiest way to do it without saying it was to say it in a song. So that's kind of how that kind of came about. It was a marriage ago. One back. And but really it was a push to send something to Nashville, and to get the song maybe recorded by another act. Rocky Point concert? I don't think we're doing Rocky Point this year. I don't think they're even doing the concert series, so I haven't seen any signs up or anything, and we certainly didn't get a call, so I'm not sure. Mark Katz, we will be performing some shows in Florida, but as of right now, they're private shows. We don't have anything public yet. 222, Luann saw the 222. I just looked, it's 222. Yes, it is. Phyllis, how you doing? And, Carl, thank you very much. Carl Stuck, thank you so much. I really appreciate that, Carl. Thank you. Bella, thank you so much. That just came through. Thank you very much. Tips are coming in. Christine, love from New Jersey. Thank you, Christine. Mary, thank you very much. In Massachusetts, not sure, Mary, when we'll be in Mass. I'll be there with Billy at Fenway Park in August. That's going to be a lot of fun. November 5th, I think, Kevin, will be the official, us coming back to the Garden will be the official there. Thank you again. Thank you for the love again. Deirdre, thank you. Tina, thank you. Ray, thank you very much. You guys are awesome. Deirdre, thanks so much for the love. Patty said thank you for getting us through the pandemic. Well, I say this all the time, but thank you for getting me through the pandemic. Without you guys, I would have been in just as much of a depression as you. So I really appreciate it. Michael, yeah, I haven't really lost a lot. Lost a lot of weight. I'm wearing baggy shirts. But a little bit. I'm trying to trim down to get ready for the summer, because the summer's going to be really crazy and busy. I don't want to be out of shape. And so trying to narrow it down a little bit, cut some carbs, do some more shows. That's why I'm even bringing in more porch shows like this to build the voice up. As you can see, it's definitely not where it will be midsummer. I've had a lot of time off. So I'm building the muscle again and having to sing live in front of you and rip it apart, and you'll hear all that. That's what you're going to hear. Little out of tune things and jumps and little breaks in the voice. You got to break up the ground. You have to do it. Please do a shout out to Diane LaGrega for her birthday. Happy birthday, Diane. Thank you for the PayPal stuff coming in. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome tonight. Thanks. Epcot, John, probably next year. Pretty sure next year. George, how you doing, buddy? You are very welcome for all these shows. You are very welcome. You're the best, bud. Thank you so much, George. I really appreciate it. Got some faithful fans here on the porch and really grateful for it. Suzanne, thank you very much. Much appreciated. Yeah, they're not links. You have to kind of, Chris, the links, I think you have to type it in. I don't think you can click on. Sometimes it doesn't work like that. I don't know. But thank you. Seeing more come in. Much appreciate. You guys are awesome. The virus vacation is over soon. Yes. Christine, I got you through a pandemic and a divorce. Love it. Been there many times. First pandemic, though. As you see, Roberto is out tonight and in full fashion. Let me put this up a little. You get to see my mug. Yeah. Rosemary, nice question. So what have you learned about love since you've asked so many questions? What have I learned about love? I've learned to lighten my perception of what it means. I think it's important that we understand that love is not always what we read in a book or see in a movie or in a fairy tale or in a whatever, that it's way beyond that. You know, as Joe would say, you got to go deep inside to the thing where the alien came out of the stomach. May you rest in peace. God bless. But I think that's what I've learned the most about love, is not to expect much from it. I know that sounds negative, but I don't mean that in a negative way. I've learned that you either show it, and you either have it, or you don't. It's not something you can conjure up for sure. And I'm forever learning about love. I'm going to learn about love until the day I check out of this place. And I think we all are. We all learn about what love is. Definitely through having children, you really learn what love is and what unconditional love is. Because how can you not, when you see a child for the first time, it's just one of those things. Nothing like it. Mark Katz, thanks for sharing. Thanks for sharing the virtual tip thing. Appreciate it. Deirdre, I'm glad I was able to be here for you. Besides Billy, fantasy person to play with, I gotta say McCartney. I gotta say Paul. Elton, I love, but no, not there. Chicago, would love to grab that bass chair in Chicago, sing a little bass. Love Chicago. My favorite band growing up. All right. Yeah, Linda, I guess I can understand that. Yep, for sure. Yeah. Creative people have an issue with that, yeah. Those panties cost money. Tuck the tag in. I got a tag sticking out. Oh, I do. Thank you. Thank you. George, you're the best. See, George, you're the kind of guy that would tell me if I had a boogie hanging out of my nose. That's why I love you. Those are real friends. That tag would have drove me crazy. I'm so glad you told me. Yeah, John, Noah Bean. Yeah, we call him Bean. We've always called him Bean from the time he was little. And it's my baby. Noah's my baby. Such a good kid. Love him. All of them are. Love all of them. I'll keep him around. The best. The tag was out all night. Nobody told me that this tag was out all night. All fucking night. Nobody says anything to me. Man, I expected more out of you guys. No, Cole, you can't replace Neil Peart. That's not going to happen for sure. Never happening. Oh, Fran, I will tell her. Thank you. Everyone said the tag was out. I missed all the comments. I'm so sorry. That must have drove you people. That would have drove me crazy. Now I'm sick to my stomach. I'm gonna erase this whole thing. I'm erasing the show because of the tag. See? Gone. Out. All right, I see now. All of you told me about it, and I missed it. That's terrible. Oh, Carl, I wouldn't want that gig, man. No way. Nobody replaces Neil. I couldn't play that stuff. That's too much. He's insane. It would take me quite a few years to learn that chair. Although I have a lot of it in my head down. I've never sat and put it on a kit before. Grace, thank you very much. Just saw another Venmo come in. Thank you, Grace. Appreciate it. Chris, thank you. Don't worry, I'm not erasing. I'm not. I don't even watch the replays. I can't watch a replay. I can't watch a replay normally. I'm definitely not going to watch a replay when I know a tag now has been sticking out all night. Put a new meaning to the word I've been tagged. Mess. Marine, what made you move to Florida? Change. Just change. Needed change, and I couldn't take. Really couldn't take the weather anymore. I can't take the winters here in New York. I love New York in the summer. I don't ever want to leave in the summer, but just can't do it. Too much depression. Way too much depression. Favorite Elton John LP? I love Madman Across the Water. Honky Chateau. The first Elton album is fantastic. Love the first Elton album. Marcidi, I don't usually cut them out. I usually rip them off and then I make a hole in the shirt because I'm an idiot. No, not at the beach, Cindy, no. It's hard to get in the beach. Really hard. People make those reservations like way in advance. Tumbleweed Connection's great, Christine, absolutely. Chris, I'm so sorry. That sucks. Oh my God. I'm sorry. Sorry for your friend. The tag episode. Would have been a lot more exciting if it was a skin tag. Chris is asking about playing shows in Florida, saying you moved to Florida. How come you haven't played any shows in Florida? I got to be honest, because when I first went there, I wanted to get away from work. I wanted to go home so that every time I flew home after work, it felt like a vacation. I didn't want to work where I was living. But now understanding the help with the taxes and everything else, and convenience and not wanting to fly, I would much rather get more shows down there. So we're working on it, for sure. We're working on it. So I got something on my ear now, too? You're killing me. Nothing on my ear. It's just white. No circulation. Advice for a young musician, songwriter trying to get the music heard. Carol, if you could figure that out, you'd be answering a question that many of us are asking. There's mega level. To get to a mega level, nowadays it's a different process than what it used to be. It's not easy. Just keep pushing, keep plugging. I think the best way to get your stuff heard is to try and get it placed. Placed in a movie, placed in a show. That's where you really, that's where I'm going to start really focusing my efforts on my stuff too, is to get it placed in a movie or in a commercial or in a show, something really, kind of like the Kevin Can Wait thing, but, more like that, because I think that's the only way people are really making residual money now. Nobody's really making it the other way, unless you're in the millions, millions of songs sold. Live original shows, possibly? Yes, definitely, Marina. We're gonna have to look at the schedule and come up with it. Ask those for you to come play at Royal Harbor Community Clubhouse Porch for my parents, neighbors, of course. Ah, that sounds nice, Jessica. You gotta reach out to Tommy, my agent Tom Cavalier. He'll give you all that info. I don't want to blow you out of the water. Be like, who the hell does he think he is charging that? I don't need that. I don't talk money with anybody. I give it to my agent. I'm not good with that side. The wrapped silver bottle is a bottle of Grey Goose that was given to me as a gift on Father's Day. It's going to be there for a while. It's a big bottle. Fire Down Below, great Bond song. I like that. I like the idea of putting that in a Bond movie. Or even, I'm thinking of like a commercial, like a car commercial. Like a fast car. And then, when it goes to the breakdown, I won't go slow. And it goes into the key change. It gets quiet and it goes into the big key change with the choir. I picture like commercial starting with the other part of the song, and then all of a sudden it gets quiet, and you see a car just come out and take off. Fire down below. That choir comes in, car blisters down the road. See? I'm always thinking. I agree. Donna, yes, always writing score kind of stuff. Always. A Victoria's Secret commercial. Fire Down Below. Heat the box up. When the box gets heated up, fire down below. Bingo. I love it. You think it will be hard getting back to the old routine once that shows start coming back? No, I don't think so, Mike. I don't think so at all. Because what's happened now is shows are really starting to happen in the summer, and we've had this little lull between the spring and now to get people's appetite back up and comfortability with the vaccines and everything else. So I think it's gonna come back pretty quickly. Carl Bruckner said a Jock Itch commercial for Fire Down Below. Oh, can you imagine? Can you imagine the legacy of my song having to be associated with itchy balls? No. Not in my house. I would love to score a film. That'd be great. There was a movie back in the day in the 80s called The Last American Virgin. It was like Fast Times at Ridgemont High, but on steroids. It was my favorite coming-of-age movie. It's hard to find the movie. You got to get it on Amazon, probably DVD. But these three kids, these three friends, the high school kids, they cut out of school and they go see a hooker. So they go to the hooker. She's really, I mean, they make her look really bad. They sleep with the hooker. They get crabs. So they got to go to the pharmacist to find out why their balls are itching. So they go running to the pharmacist, and they're like, and there's this guy with white hair. He's a big guy with white hair, and he's quiet. And the kid's trying to explain to him. He's like, well, it's kind of itchy, and it like this, and then it looks like this, and it kind of looks like this, and that. And the guy just leans in and goes, your balls itch? Yeah. And then he busts out laughing. Crabs! You know, great freaking coming of age movie. That's this movie also has the that Lionel Richie song. I want you. I'm going crazy knowing he will be your lover tonight. When there goes my, what song is that? Your faith. Oh no, I can't sleep anymore, babe. No, no, I'm going crazy for love over you. Great song. Awesome song. And that movie, man, when I was a kid, I felt that kid's pain. The one kid wanted the girl the whole movie. He wanted Diane Franklin the whole movie, the one from Amityville Horror. And he wanted her so bad. And the cool guy that he hung out with, the cool friend that was, the woman, the woman's guy, the popular one, he ends up getting her, of course. And that's when his heart gets broken. And then there was a great soundtrack to that movie. This one. That was in there too. Yeah, Nick was the cool guy. Rick was the cool guy, Sherry. That's right. He was the cool guy. And then it was the nerd. Do you remember the nerd? The nerdy kid. And they do, I mean, it was, you think of it now, people will be like, what is it? Was this school definitely a little fanoik? They all got together and then they were all bragging about who's, Schwantz was the biggest, so they had this measuring contest, and the nerd ends up, winning the prize. Funny movie, man. Last American Virgin. Get that movie. The Last American Virgin. Unbelievable. This big, huge dude, young kid in the movie. I'll never forget. And he's going to work on this woman, having sex with this woman. And all you see is his big ass on top of this poor little girl, and shake this woman, and shaking the bed. And that's the way. I like it, playing behind that. Oh my God. And the guys are peeking through the door, peeking through the thing, and they're all cracking up laughing. One of the funniest movies I saw growing up. Absolutely funny. Absolutely hysterical. I almost just killed myself with this chair. Schwantz. Whoever's got the biggest tool, he's the one that wins the pool of money. That was the saying. Oh my God. Great soundtrack. The movie was a great soundtrack. Good coming of age movie. JP, I think you should definitely model some. Let's do a commercial with you modeling some thongs for Fire Down Below. I think that would be a real nice thing. Because I got Fire Down Below right here. That'd be funny, dude. That'd be funny. Oh, yeah. Everybody talks about some fateful day. I guess that this was mine. Maybe here to tell some kind of story, but I think it's gonna take a little time. And that's alright. See you rocking in a cradle in a horse somewhere, and I am lost inside a dream. Maybe I am falling, maybe I am flying, but I know if I am crying, she is holding me. And then the sky broke up, and then the rain came down, washed away everything on the ground. Wash it away, wash it away, wash it away. Baby's got that bottle filled with the lightning and rain. He keeps calling out for someone, but she's riding on a train. She's riding on the ghost train, and she keeps on riding. Little Mark Cohn for you there. Ghost Train. Great tune. Freaking great tune. You don't know me, I'm your brother. Send a message to my love. George, Mark Cohn is definitely one of my favorite singer-songwriters. He's one of my favorite singer-songwriters. The guy has just written unbelievable songs. Unbelievable voice. This is just a Yamaha keyboard. This is the Yamaha. Yeah. A little crack, a little doobie. Speaking of Doobie Brothers, be a good time to spark up at a Tibet right about now. The story behind Donkey Parade. Donkey Parade is a poker song. A big part of my life was poker for a while. That was what I would do in my downtime. Got a little too frightening after a while.
vanity. I live it close, but I don't let it bother me. Laying online, chasing a fantasy. Play me some pokey, get this monkey off, it's choking my brain. Tell yourself lies just one more time. That's what I'm telling me. Just keep it close and it don't burn. I forget the words of that. Poker online, rockin' share wannabes. Make me some Winnie chicken dinner, come and ship it my way. Love me Jack Nine, diamonds, they're so shiny. Just one more hand, I'll be back where I wanna be. Deadly disease begs for the self-pity. Just bend over, baby, it's a never-ending donkey parade. Ooh, yeah, yeah. Poker music, a little poker tune right there. Chris Hannigan, good night. Great to see you, sweetheart. God bless you. You guys are the best. Thanks again for the tips, everyone. You guys are awesome. Really, really, really awesome. Dina, yeah, Texas Hold'em, but then I became more of an addict and started playing Omaha, Pot Limit Omaha, and now I can't go back to Hold'em because I'm addicted. But I don't play anymore, so I'm not addicted to anything. I quit. I started to get a knot in my stomach every time I went. I was like, all right, I'm done with this. That happens to me. When I'm done with stuff, I'm done. I lose my desire for it. No better way to stop doing something that might not be the best for you than to actually lose your desire for it. How awesome is that? If I ever get the love back for the game, then I would play again. But I have to get the love back for it. And I don't feel it. Phyllis, yes, I did actually. Met Joey at the poker table. Joey D. JP, same. Lots of poker friends. Lots of good buddies from poker. You have to choose wisely who you befriend in the poker community. Dina, I never really got high-low either. I started to figure it out when we were playing this degenerate no limit stud, high-low stud. That was fun. Yeah, JP loves his egg roll, man. Give me my egg roll. Bonnie, absolutely. Just as frustrating at times, but definitely healthier. A healthier choice. All right, I'm probably going to go and... I'm going to go and chill. I'm done. I'm tired. Time to go relax. Watch some Bob Ross. I think it's time to put Bob on. Bob soothes me.
Bob comforts me. I love Bob. It's 12 o'clock. It's about that time. I will see you guys soon. Lots of stuff coming up, shows coming up. Check the schedule. We will be around playing on Fire Island on Sunday at a place called The Dive in Fire Island. So if you guys want to Google that and figure it out, I'm sorry if I didn't put enough promo out on it. But it's on Fire Island. It's going to be around 5. The show's probably going to start around 5:30 in the afternoon or so. So I will be out there, me and Carmine and Chris Marshak, doing a little trio thing. I'll be doing a private here also, and then a couple of privates this weekend, if the weather holds up. The thing about Bob Ross is, I mean, every time he puts the paint on the paper, I'm like, Bob, you just fucking ruined the whole painting. You had beautiful mountains, all chiseled, everything right, and all of a sudden, bloop, 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 with the big bushes across the bottom of the mountains. I'm like, every time I say, this guy's fucking up the painting. Why do you screw it up like that? What are you doing? And somehow, he shuts me up every single time. He deliberately does it. He pisses me off, pisses everybody off, just to prove everybody wrong. He's the best. I love Bob. No carrying equipment on the boat, Donna. Now we got that all worked out. It's all set. Private boat. Limited gear. Limited gear. Yeah, JP, all of a sudden, it's like unbelievable. I'm like, oh, he's using the same color. It's a horrible color. All of a sudden, he just goes, and you just do this. You just do, don't be ashamed to make a tree your friend. Trees need friends. Love this guy. I'll watch him paint trees for like 3 hours a night. It's like this. The whole time. Mesmerized. Unbelievable. There's no such thing as mistakes. Only happy little accidents. Damn fucking right, Bob. Damn right. I'm going to give you a little tidbit of information that I guarantee you most of you don't know about Bob Ross. This soft-spoken, beautiful soul, this quiet, God bless. God bless. That guy, before he started painting on like this and doing the show, not like this, he's been dead a while, he was a drill instructor in the Army or Navy or whatever it was. A drill instructor. No bullshit. Bob Ross was a drill instructor. And he did that for so many years and did so many tours that he reached a point where he said, I don't ever want to yell again. And he turned to the show and to the painting and he vowed to never raise his voice again. And that's what you see on the show. You're seeing that process and that rebirth that this guy had from being like, I'm tired of yelling. Tired of yelling. Look at him. Now he just, nice little tree. Before he went on, he was in the back. Well, happy trees, Of course they're happy trees. They're stoned. Every one of his trees are fucking high. Every one of his trees are stoned. I've never seen a Bob Ross tree that isn't a little, mushad. Little mushad. Unbelievable. Happy little trees. We knew what he meant. I know what you meant, Bob. You can die, but you can't hide. I know what you meant. Oh, yeah, and he never... By the way, he also never made any money. Just letting you know that too. Every one of those shows you see, PBS, public TV, no money. He got nothing. He did all of that because he loved it. I can watch that guy for hours. Watch him for hours. I'm going to give you a couple of Bob Ross quotes that I write down on my phone. Okay? Here we go. Here's a Bob Ross quote. He's painting a nice desert. Nice little forest, little desert, whatever. You've got the mountains in the back. It's very dry painting. And he starts painting a cactus. He says, we need a cactus. Who doesn't need a cactus? Who doesn't love a cactus in the middle of the desert? You gotta have a cactus. Bugs Bunny used to go to it all the time. Get fucking stuck and everything. Bleed. So, who doesn't need a cactus? And this is what he writes as he's painting the cactus. He puts the second arm on it. He puts the third arm on it. And he says, this cactus has 3 arms. Gonna be hard to make a sweater for him. This is the stuff that he's saying off the cuff, live. This cactus has 3 arms. It's going to be hard to make a sweater for him. I love this guy. Second quote that I love. Oh, yeah. And he's going and going to, well, this tree needs a friend. Yeah. Be a friend to the tree. This is my favorite. There's nothing wrong with having a tree for a friend. There's nothing wrong with having a tree for a friend. Of course there's nothing wrong with having a tree for a friend. Because a tree doesn't lie. A tree doesn't talk behind your back. A tree doesn't bang somebody else behind your back. A tree doesn't yell at you or hurt you or do anything. Of course you want to have a tree as a friend. I want to go make friends with every fucking tree I ever see now on Long Island. That's why I play golf now. I just look at trees all day. They're nice. They're alive. They don't say anything. They don't do anything but help. That's all they do is help. They hurt me a little in the golf game, but they help. Aside from the Porch family and aside from the people that I know are very close to me, can you compare a human to a tree? How simple? Or even to an animal? Dogs, cats. Why we all love dogs. Why I love Max. Pure love. Humans? Questionable. Oh, yeah. He's talking about painting and what he does for a living, and he says, well, you don't have to be crazy to do this, but it sure helps. I love it. You don't have to be crazy, but it sure helps. Oh. I'm going to go watch Bob now. I talked myself into watching another 2 hours of Bob Ross. I'm going to go paint myself a happy tree in about 2 minutes. My tree happens to smell a little funny, but I'm going to paint a happy tree. Did you know that if a tree in the forest starts to die, the other trees around it send it nutrition to help keep it alive? Wow, Susie. How about that? Did you know that if a tree in the forest starts to die, the other trees around it send nutrition to help it keep it alive? Have you ever met a human? Well, I'm sure you have. I'm exaggerating for the sense of humor here. But as a whole, what do humans do when they see other humans down? Make themselves feel better. No, starve them. Don't give them anything. Step on them. What does the tree do? The nice little happy fucking Bob Ross tree. Help your neighbor. Won't you be my neighbor? Bob Ross. I think Bob Ross and the neighbor guy should have definitely got together. They probably did hang out, those two. I think I'm going to do a painting episode. How about that? I've been dying. I've been watching him. I don't paint. I'm telling you right now, I don't paint. My hand, I shake like I got Parkinson's. My trees are gonna have fucking arms going everywhere, bushes everywhere. It's gonna look like the fall in the wind. But I would love to do an episode where I put a canvas up, watch a Bob painting, pause him, and do exactly what he does, and see if I could pull off one of these paintings. I could tell you right now, my rocks and my bushes are going to look like a patch of hemorrhoids because I can't paint. But I'm going to go for it. I'm going to do the best I can. I would love to do it. I have Spectrum TV, so I watch Bob Ross on Spectrum TV. So if you have Spectrum cable, you can watch there. Or just YouTube. He's got tons of episodes on YouTube. A little painting show. Paint on the porch. I'm gonna even put the. I'm gonna even get a. I'm gonna get the coif. I'm gonna do the Bob Ross painting. I'm gonna do his hair. I'm gonna do everything. I'll have Jimmy Pace join me. I like it. I like the idea. We're gonna do a paint party soon. Break out the Tibets, the happy trees. It's okay to have a tree as a friend. All right, so there we go. A porch paint party. We're going to have to arrange it. I'll be so happy to not have to sing for a night and just hang out with you and paint. That'll be great. I love it. I'm going to find out the exact paint he used, how he did it. Because I know that he starts every canvas off before the show and he paints it all white already with the liquid white. He does the liquid white. And he does wet on wet paint, which is pretty rare. But you got to have a bunch of different brushes. I'm on this guy. I'm telling you now, I'm like doing forensics on Bob Ross. I got this guy down. I'm not saying it's going to translate into a good painting. I'm telling you that I got him down though. I know I do. I got this guy. Yes, we do have some stuff in Connecticut, I think, this year. East Haven and somewhere else. Got a couple of Connecticut things. All right, guys, I love you. I'm going to go watch Bob. I'm going to get more inspired. And, all right. I'm breaking Bob out. Bob's got to come out. Bob, come out to play, Bob. Bang. Bang. All right, everybody. Love you guys. Thanks so much for hanging out. It was fun tonight. You kept me company. Hopefully I kept you company. And don't forget to hug a tree. Go hug a tree. Tomorrow you get up, just walk outside, look at the tree. Hug it. Don't hump it. Just hug it. Just give it a little wrap. Appreciate. I love you guys, and I will see you soon. Until I see you again. Thank you, and God bless. God bless.